This is the Jack Murphy Podcast. Here's your host, Jack Murphy.
Well, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. I read some online reviews, and I talked to one person who's actually been to see the new Superman movie, which went woke. The director made a big deal in the press conference in saying that Superman was an immigrant movie. And the other day I pointed out how Superman's self-made man. He came here and, Superman stands for three things only. Truth, justice, and the American way. He didn't live in taxpayer-funded hotel rooms and get on taxpayer-funded Medicaid or any of that. No, built his own house. I won't regurgitate all that, but he's a self-made man. But this movie's a little bit woke. They just didn't capture Superman, is what I've heard. It's just he doesn't have that aura, that presence about him that previous Supermans have had. So anyway, there it is. So I don't know how many of you people are into this, but I read this today and I went, are people really doing that? So apparently on the new iPhone, I have an iPhone, but it's I think I'm on 14, 12, I don't know. I just keep them till they stop working, and that's when I go get a new one. But there's a feature on the new iPhone. Get this. You would think you would know. I know I would know. Rumor has it that the new iOS update will have a feature that detects if you're having phone sex over FaceTime. It'll pause your camera and ask you to confirm that you're comfortable with it. You know, I think if I'm having FaceTime sex, I know. I already know. I don't need you to jump in there and go, "Hey, Jack, did you realize you're having FaceTime sex? Would you like to confirm you'd like to continue?" For me, if I was doing that, that would certainly ruin the moment. I mean, it's hard enough face to face, but on FaceTime, I don't think that's something old people are doing. I don't think so anyway. But anyway, do you want to be interrupted by Apple? Do you want to be interrupted by Steve Cook, a gay man, to tell you that you're having FaceTime sex? I don't. It says you might be showing something sensitive. If you feel uncomfortable, you should end the call. There are two. So in other words, their AI is spying on my camera. That's what they just told me. Because how else would they know what my camera was doing unless AI was watching my camera and determined that I was having sex on camera? Explain to me how else they could know. I'm uncomfortable with that their AI is watching my camera. Think about that for a minute. There's no other way they could know unless their AI was watching. It's supposed to be a security feature. Well, it sounds like Big Brother to me. I mean, that is creepy. The fact that their AI is watching, and I wonder if they're uploading it to their server. Your FaceTime phone sex just went into the Apple cloud, and it's there forever. That's right. You ever run for office or try to get some job or whatever, it's going to pop out, I'll guarantee you. I mean, how desperate are you that you're having to have Apple FaceTime sex? I don't get that. Like I said, it's tough enough face-to-face, but on FaceTime, I don't think so. By the way, there's a place on your device settings where you can turn this sensitive content warning on and off so it's not such a buzzkill. Two times lately, I don't eat a lot of ice cream, but when I start craving ice cream, I want it. I mean, I want it right then. And there's, what's that place? Stone Cold Creamery. There's one of those that's really close to my house, and I like to go there because they're the ones that have that big cold stone right there behind the ice cream. It's a big old slab of marble. And somehow, I don't know if they have a freezer underneath it or what, but it's frozen. I guess they have to have a freezer under it. So they take your ice cream and they scoop it out on that marble and they work it back and forth and they get it even more frozen. And it's really good. I mean, really good. So 2 times, though, lately, I've been over there to get some ice cream, and they've been closed. Like middle of summer, it was Sunday morning at like 10:30, and I'd been up since 5 o'clock. I'd already walked 5 miles, worked out and all that. And I, had a healthy breakfast. It's Sunday. I'd been to church. I wanted an ice cream. Wasn't open at 10:30. Doesn't open until 11. Now, do you think I'm going to sit out there in front of the ice cream place for 30 minutes and wait? No, I'm not going to do that. So I didn't get my ice cream. But I was reading something yesterday, and it was a story about the top 10 ice creams in the United States. Top 10 most popular ice cream flavors. Everybody's going to guess the first 2 pretty correctly every time. That's going to be vanilla, followed by chocolate. Number 3, cookies and cream, strawberry, mint chip. I hate mint chip. I don't like junior mints. I don't like after dinner. I don't like anything like that. Cookie dough is 6. Coffee is 7. Who wants coffee in their ice cream? Not me. My favorite, and I hate to eat it because they're such liberal wackos, I like that Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia. That's my favorite. And none of the other ice cream companies seem to have figured out a way to copy it. Copy it and I'll buy yours. At number 8 is probably my second favorite, butter pecan. Yeah. Number 9, Neapolitan. I don't even know why you bother. And number 10, peanut butter chocolate. Those are the top 10. And by the way, bubbling under is something called Dubai chocolate. It's a real hot flavor that's rising in the ranks. And in the Midwest, they're fully obsessed with Moose Tracks. All right, so that's going to wrap up our little short single podcast here today, the Jack Murphy Podcast. Like it and subscribe. Of course, you're maybe seeing it on YouTube, but it's available on all the podcast platforms. Oh, and I want to remind you, we have the new Kennedy assassination docuseries coming up on our other YouTube channel. It's called History City. Just search for History City. And there's a lot of shows on there that I narrate or host. You'll enjoy it. Like that channel and subscribe as well. And I hope you have a great day.
Thanks for watching the Jack Murphy Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Go ahead, ring it. Get alerts when a new episode drops. And tell your friends about the Jack Murphy Podcast. But only the cool friends, please. Tune in next time for another episode of the Jack Murphy Podcast.